Exclusive Arsenal breaking news. Subscribe to our channel to get daily Arsenal breaking news and analysis through voice. Listen to the news and let us know what kind of news you want in the comments. Let's get started. Arteta's explosive comments after Bilbao win, Arsenal fans left divided, and even some Arsenal supporters weighing in on the manager's latest controversial remarks. The Spaniard, known for his emotional and passionate way of expressing himself, did not hold back after his side secured a hard-fought win, but the tone and delivery of his comments have now drawn heavy criticism. The win itself should have been the sole talking point. Arsenal controlled large parts of the game, showcased flashes of the fluid attacking football that Arteta has been drilling into his squad, and once again highlighted the depth and balance that has been carefully constructed over recent transfer windows. Yet instead of the post-match narrative focusing solely on the Gunners' performance and momentum heading into the new campaign, Arteta's words became the centerpiece of debate. Observers argue that the Arsenal boss crossed a line with his tone, which some labeled as arrogant and unnecessary. Others accused him of attempting to manipulate narratives in his favor while belittling certain opponents or downplaying the broader picture of Arsenal's journey. The backlash was swift, with one pundit remarking bluntly, "I'm not having it." Arteta's defenders, however, point out that the manager has always been animated in his post-match press conferences and interviews. They argue that he speaks with honesty and conviction, qualities that have endeared him to many inside the Arsenal fanbase. To them, his comments were not meant to antagonize, but to instill belief within his squad and reinforce the club's winning mentality. The broader debate highlights the razor-thin margins in modern football discourse. Managers are often scrutinized for every word, particularly in the Premier League, where the media spotlight is relentless. Arteta, as a young and ambitious coach steering one of the world's biggest clubs, remains under a microscope, and any slip or controversial phrasing is bound to attract criticism. The question remains, what exactly about Arteta's comments provoked such a heated reaction? Sources close to the conversation suggest that his remarks included strong claims about the quality gap between Arsenal and their opponents, as well as firm assertions about the Gunners being ready to dominate the coming season. To some, that level of confidence came across as refreshing. To others, it bordered on arrogance. There is also a growing belief that Arteta is deliberately setting a tone for his players. His words, however controversial, may be designed to create an us-against-the-world mentality within the squad. By projecting confidence and dismissing doubts, Arteta could be attempting to hardwire resilience into a team that has shown flashes of brilliance, but has in previous seasons stumbled at crucial moments. Fans, too, are split on the matter. Social media erupted with thousands of comments dissecting the manager's post-match demeanor. Some Arsenal supporters backed him fully, pointing out that after years of being overlooked or criticized, the club now has a manager who defends his players ferociously and refuses to apologize for ambition. Others warned that his words might fuel unnecessary pressure, both internally and externally, especially with the season just beginning. The wider footballing community, predictably, has had its say. Rival fan bases seized on Arteta's words as evidence of overconfidence, framing Arsenal as talking too much before proving anything. Pundits on various platforms debated whether his approach is sustainable, with some suggesting that his bluntness risks alienating neutrals and even certain figures within the game. Still, it cannot be denied that Arteta's approach has delivered results. Arsenal's victory over Bilbao was another example of a side playing with structure, discipline, and increasing flair. The team looked sharp, the rotations worked, and young stars continued to shine. Whatever one thinks of his words, his methods are producing performances that cannot easily be ignored. Ultimately, this controversy underscores the reality of football in the modern age. Managers are not only tacticians and motivators, they are also performers in front of the cameras, where every sentence is clipped, dissected, and debated worldwide. Arteta, whether intentionally or not, has become a lightning rod for such conversations. His critics may say, "I'm not having it," but his admirers insist that his conviction and passion are exactly what Arsenal need to reach the next level. What is clear is that this will not be the last time Mikel Arteta finds himself in the headlines for his words as much as his football. He has built a reputation as a manager unafraid to speak his truth, and whether people agree with him or not, his voice carries weight. The bigger picture, though, is that Arsenal's victory over Bilbao is yet another reminder that on the pitch, the Gunners are steadily building momentum. If Arteta's words add fuel to that fire, then his gamble might just pay off when the season truly begins. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Arsenal FC YouTube channel for more update news.